I've been taking NMN for about 6 months. NMN Bio also has a powder option. So I'm gonna try this NMN Bio today and I'll give you my straight up review. I do have a glass of water handy just in case it tastes terrible. I don't know what it tastes like. So we're gonna find out. I've spoken to Dr. Elena Saranova and she's talked to me about how the powdered form, it's not necessarily better than taking the pill form. In all the trials and the studies, typically they're taking pill form, but the powder form actually is less expensive. The other thing that I've heard about the powder is that while it may not necessarily mean that you absorb everything better, it might mean that you absorb it faster. So this right here is 30 grams. So that would be, most people take 500 milligrams for the first week or two, and then they graduate up to about 1 gram a day. So this would be a month supply of NMN in a powdered form. It is less expensive, and if you want to use my coupon code, it's in the description box, you can get 10% off on your entire order. So let's just see. Let's go ahead and open this up. Okay, so let's see here. We're gonna make sure that we don't have any stuff up at the top. I don't wanna have any mess today. And I'm just gonna, I guess I just rip it here. All right, so we're gonna take a look inside. And that, my friends, is what you will see inside. You'll notice, if you take a look, we've got just a bunch of powder in there, and then there's a little spoon. So one of these scoopers is 500 milligrams. That's a half a gram, and that's about half of what I take per day. Now, sometimes I'll take more, sometimes I'll take less, and actually, if you take a look at one of these cards up here, I go over my 6-month story of NMN, and I talk about how I take a little bit more on days that I feel like maybe I'm coming down with a cold or something, and I've also taken higher doses of NMN to help me heal faster if I am stupid at the gym and I get an injury. So I'm supposed to put it underneath my tongue and see what it tastes like. So here we go, down the hatch. Oh, crap. I spilled a little bit. Okay, I've gotta clean it up. This is precious stuff. I gotta say, it does look like a 1970s cocaine party over here. Oh boy. It's a very strong citrus flavor. It's really not that bad. It's very strong though, which is why I'm making the face, because it's really powerful. Like, I expected it to be some kind of like really artificial flavor. The fact that I'm making this face is it should tell you, okay, there's a little bit of like, it's not like you're drinking, lemonade. Another option is to mix it with water or your favorite beverage or something like that. So I'm gonna actually round out my dose at 1 gram for the day. I'm just gonna put it with water, and hey, we're just gonna experiment. We're gonna see how this works. I'm just gonna stir it up a little bit. Doesn't really mix with the water that well, so what I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to chug it, chug it, chug it. Here I go. That's awesome. I barely even tasted that. And I gotta say, that's probably how I'm gonna start using this powder. I expected something to be incredibly bitter, to be honest. A very artificial bitter flavoring is what I assumed it would taste like. And it really just tastes like a very citrus, a tart flavor that just has no sweetness or anything. I am really pleased with the fact that you can get it in the powder, not necessarily just because I like the powder form, but it is easier to carry around, it's less expensive, and then in addition to that, you can get 10% off on all your purchases from NMN Bio. If you take a look at the link below, this is a experimental molecule. This is something that's very new. There's a lot of awful just knockoff companies because they know that it's really popular. So there's a lot of companies that'll sell you NMN. So I go through NMN Bio because they are, out of everybody out there, they do have the very most quality checks that you can find. Guys, thanks for watching. I hope to do more videos on NMN. If you have any questions or comments or anything you'd like me to discuss further, please feel free to put it in the comments below. Thanks again. Please subscribe and like, and don't forget to go out there and be kind to one another.